Pagpapalakas sa ugnayan ng Pilipinas sa China pagdating sa mahalagang bilateral issue. Ayon sa Chinese Foreign Ministry, ito ang isa sa mga napagkasunduan ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte at Chinese President Xi Jinping nang magpulong ang dalawa sa Beijing, China noong nakaraang linggo. Ayon kay Hua Chunying, tagapagsalita ng Foreign Ministry ng China, nakahanda sila na makipagtulungan sa Pilipinas para sa mapayapang pagresolba sa maritime dispute sa South China o West Philippine Sea.
未来呢，中方还愿与菲方共同努力，去落实好两国元首的重要共识，通过和平、友好、合作，去妥善地处理两国之间的分歧，不断地深化和拓展在各个领域的务实合作，推动中菲关系能够持续健康稳定的发展。
Ito ang sagot ng China kaugnay sa umunoy banta ni President Xi na magkakaroon ng giyera kung ipipilit ng Pilipinas na ipatupad ang International Arbitration Decision sa issue ng South China Sea. Samantala, naniniwala naman si Foreign Affairs Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano na hindi hahantong sa giyera ang naturang usapin.
My interpretation in the meeting is that there was no bullying or pushing around, or it wasn't a threat in the sense na Pilipinas, pag hindi mo to ginawa, eto, or China, pag hindi mo to ginawa. It was more that the threat of conflict will always be there if we do not dialogue.
Aniya, wala namang hindi nakukuha sa maayos na usapan, lalo na't maganda naman ang relasyon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa naturang Chinese leader.
So there was no language or even tone that would lead any of the two presidents to believe that there was disrespect for them or their country. It is but natural that when you talk about peace and when you talk about conflict, the word war may come up.
Bernard Dadis, humahataw sa balita.
Ipinauubaya na ni Senate President Coco Pimentel sa korte ang pagdidesisyon sa hiling ni Senator Laila de Lima.
So pagtingin natin, nasa rules, physical presence, nasa jurisprudence, that detention says that you accept the reality that if you are detained, you cannot do some things. So tingnan na natin. Pero alam mo, through motions, the court or the courts can be convinced of having a new way of looking at a circumstance.
Ito ang sagot ng Senate President sa hiling ni Senator Laila de Lima na payagan siyang dumalo at bumoto sa ilang kontrobersyal na panukalang batas. Sa ipinadalang sulat, sinabi ng senadora na umaasa siyang pagbibigyan ni Pimentel ang kanyang hiling bilang kasamang senador, dating kaibigan at election client. Kahapon, bumisita sa PNP Custodial Center ang Magnificent Seven na isang grupo ng minorya sa Kamara. Nagkaisa sila na suportahan ng senadora na makalahok sa sesyon sa Senado.
That's also the right of a sitting senator, and even the Senate can take cognizance of that, But again, it's the decision of the Senate President,
Hindi naman payag si Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II na dumalo ng sesyon sa Senado si De Lima dahil sa kasong kinakaharap nito. Ayon kay Aguirre, nakahanda ang DOJ na kontrahin ang hiling ni De Lima sa Senado. Ako si Mirasol Abugadil, humahataw sa balita.
President Coco Pimentel confirms receiving and reading detained Senator Laila de Lima's request for occasional furlough to enable her to vote on crucial landmark legislations. But Pimentel describes de Lima's plea as nothing more but propaganda, adding that he is still thinking if it deserves a reply. De Lima is currently detained at the PNP Custodial Center in Camp Crame on drug charges. Meanwhile, several congressmen visited the lady legislator in her detention cell today. Unisa Monte filed this report.
After the regular flag-raising ceremony in Camp Crame, visitors in their vehicles started flocking outside PNP Custodial Center. This contained a group of opposition congressmen known as Magnificent Seven. paying a visit to detained Senator Laila de Lima past 10 o'clock in the morning. The minority bloc, composed of Congressman Ed Salagman, Caloocan Representative Edgar Erice, Capiz Representative Emmanuel Billones, Akbayan Representative Tomasito Villarin, Northern Samar Representative Raul Daza, and Magdalo Representative Gary Alejano, paved the visit and a quick chat with the senator, which lasted for almost an hour. According to Caloocan Representative Edgar Erice, apart from the senator's health, they also discussed the furlough that the senator has been asking from the Senate and the issue in the West Philippine Sea.
Kung napapayagan na atin ng birthday, napapayagan na mag-attend ng mga important family occasions, pwede rin occasionally, huwag lang yung araw-araw na pagdalo sa session. Siguro may mga voting na importante, may mga issues na pag-usapan, siguro dapat payagan ng korte.
He further explained that it's only proper for the senator to be allowed to temporarily leave her detention cell to vote on important bills in the Congress as her mandate as an elected government official. Meanwhile, Magdalo Representative Gary Alejano, who also paid a visit, brought up the issue of our rights to the West Philippine Sea and has a suggestion for the president.
Bakit hindi tayo mag-assert? No? Yung iba nga na ni-remind lang tayo dun sa human rights issue, nagwawala na yung Pangulo eh. Ditong tinrete na tayo ng war, bakit walang sinabing Pangulo at wala tayong magawa?
He then clarified that the reason for their visit is really to know the condition of the lady senator and discuss some national issues our country have been facing. It can be recalled that Senator Laila de Lima's letter to Senate President Coco Pimentel dated May 11 asked that she should be given the permission to leave her detention cell on a case-to-case basis to attend legislative matters. The Supreme Court had earlier issued a ruling prohibiting detained legislature from attending legislative sessions. However, de Lima pointed out that she has not been convicted yet and has an obligation to serve her constituents. For PTV News, Eunice Amante.
Nagbabala si Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte laban sa paglagda ng anumang kasunduan sa CPP-NPA-NDF hanggang hindi tumitigil ang pamamaslang ng mga rebeldeng NPA sa mga sundalo at sibilyan. Inihiyag ito ng Pangulo kaugnay ng nalalapit na pagdaraos ng ikalimang yugto ng peace talk sa the Netherlands. Nagbabalik si Julius Di Samburon.
Idiniin ni Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte ang pagnanais na makamit ng bansa ang tunay na kapayapaan at hindi kaguluhan. Sa kabila ng ginawang usapang pangkapayapaan sa pagitan ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas at CPP-NPA-NDF, batid nito na dapat pa ding makita ang senseridad ng komunistang grupo at matigil na ang sunod-sunod na pag-atake na madalas ay nakakapagdulot ng epekto sa mga sibilyan, pulis at sundalo.
Ako na una nagbigay ng ceasefire, tapos binastos nila, binaboy nila. Then they started to kill. Even wala pa yung expiration ng period of announcement, pinagbibira na nila na yung mga sundalo, ayaw pa nila aminin. Sabi ko, you better sign bilateral. Bebot Belio called me last night. Ba't pauwiin mo lang dito?
Ang tunay na kapayapaan ay hindi lang nasusukat sa lagdaan kundi dapat na isa sa katuparan. Kaseryosohan na magkabilang panig ang dapat mangibabaw. Banggit nga ng Pangulo sa mga commander ng NPA forces, tigilan na ang pakikipag-away at panggugulo.
It'll take longer kasi sinabi ko sa kanila, sa NPA, sabi ko kayo, bot sabihin mo sa we have been fighting this war 50 years. And if they want to fight another 50 years, ako sabi ko, I'm pissed off already. Because they have been attacking because I'm the commander-in-chief. So my soldiers and my policemen. Yan ang mahirap dyan. Nung presidente na ako, away na kami ng NPA. Nung mayor ako, kaibigan kami. Kasi wala masyadong But at this time, may mga reconcilable differences na. Hindi na ako makahunting mag-isa, but I used to go to the mountains alone. I even sleep there. May nipahat.
Muli ding siniguro ng Pangulo ang kaligtasan at kalayaan ni Joma Season sakaling naisin itong bumalik sa bansa.
He will be free to walk around. Ay, may sakit na eh. Yan mo. Season is seriously sick. It's that rare something to do with, not leukemia, but sa bone marrow. Parang gano'n na rin.
Bilang Commander-in-Chief, kailangan din aniyang isipin ng Pangulo ang kapakanan ng mga tagapagtanggol ng ating bayan. Nauna nang kinumpirma ni Presidential Advisor on the Peace Process Secretary Jesus Dureza na tuloy na sa Mayo 27 hanggang Hunyo 1 ang ikalimang round ng peace negotiation sa the Netherlands, kung saan parehong delegasyon at negosyador ang dadalo dito.